Hello and welcome to this week's business updates from the consulting room. So what is your succession and exit plan? We've obviously seen that the Twitter co-founder Jack Dorsey is stepping down, and as you'll see in David's Pause for Thought also on our consulting room YouTube channel, he's talking about exit planning, and it's something that's really important, understanding when you're going, what the plan is when you've gone, and as a business owner, what does that mean in terms of have you got something to sell, or have you actually created enough value to allow you to live the life that you want post working? So what is your succession and exit plan? You may have also seen a piece I put on LinkedIn about this, and the bit of the mess at Manchester United and their lack of succession planning. So succession and exit planning, really important. So the supermarket giant Asda has this week made it known that they've hired a boat, not any old boat, but a container ship to bring goods from around the world to ensure that Christmas is alive and kicking in the UK. What changes can you do for your business that allows you to succeed? Asda have taken a decision that with all the upheaval around the world, they've had to take action into their own hands, charter a ship and all the containers with all their own goods onto one place to ensure it arrives in time. Are there things that you can do to ensure the success of your business where you take control rather than handing it out to other people? Whether that's about recruiting somebody to take ownership of administration, sales operations, or maybe it's even bringing in a in-house bookkeeper so that you're not having an external accountant looking after your numbers. What can you do for your business to help you succeed? Face masks rules have changed again. Yesterday, the 30th of November, all retailers now have to have people wearing face masks in shops. And I know schools as well in communal areas. But actually what's come out is that some retailers are going, that's fine, but we're not enforcing the rules. Certainly Iceland came on the Today programme today saying, we're not putting our staff under the pressure of having to have arguments or debates or discussions with our customers about face masks. So we're not going to push it. It's for the police to implement. So are you going to be wearing face masks? Are you going to be expecting others to be wearing face masks? Or are we going to really continue as we have been, where it's a choice, even though it's rules? If it's not being enforced by the retailers, is that something that we're going to see less people actually having it as controlled and put into place? So interesting moving forward as we enter this new period of COVID restrictions. I thought this was quite interesting. Why is peppercorn rent called peppercorn rent? There's a bit of debate in the housing market about leasehold versus freehold in terms of selling of properties, and a law being implemented to put peppercorn rent as being the maximum rent that can be charged. But where does peppercorn rent come from? Well, it comes from the 16th century when spices had quite a high value, but they said giving one peppercorn for the rent of a property would not be deemed to be collectible, and so that's why they called it peppercorn rent. So it's a few hundred years old, and they also thought that because spices were such an important part of people's lives even back then for spicing foods, that landlords wouldn't take a peppercorn off the table of the people renting their properties. So peppercorn rent goes back all the way to the 16th century. So a bit of information there that's linked to the changes in the leasehold sales of properties that are going through Parliament as we speak. So finally, this week, a reminder for those construction and manufacturing businesses in the Newark and Sherwood district area. January the 13th, we start our second cohort of Business Resilience and Growth Programme, which has a £5,000 grant fixed with it. So if you know anybody or you are a business in those sectors, please give me a shout and we'll be delighted to talk to you about how you can join the programme, but also get hold of that grant for your business. Contact details are here. Have a great day.